going on, everybody? This is Knife Standards. Today I'm going to be doing pretty serious pouching, unboxing, and maybe a little overview. I think I know what's in here, but it also feels like there's multiple knives in here. So I know one of the knives, I'm pretty sure, that is in this pouch. I don't think it is from Orion Knives, but we will get into it in just a second. First, please follow me at Knife Standards. You can follow me on Instagram. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for a lot more knife content and weekly knife reviews. And of course, you can check out my designs at knifestandards.com. Definitely check those out. Got RR3s and RR stations, both in Vanex Super Clean Steel. All right, move that out of the way. And if you don't know Vanex Super Clean Steel, definitely look it up. Definitely, just Google it, read a page or two, read a little bit. I remember when I did not know what Vanex was, and I read about it and I thought, what? It doesn't rust? It can't rust? So it's one of my favorite steels, if not my favorite. So definitely check it out. It's like magic. I don't know, to me, it's just super cool that it does not rust. Super impervious to rust. You think for stainless steels, you think, oh, it's stainless, it's not gonna rust. No, stainless steels, they do rust. They will take longer to rust than a non-stainless steel. But do I have any non-stainless? Let's see, what do I have? Got this guy in 15V. But anyway, yeah, my point is, check it out. Vanex Super Clean. Super clean and super cool steel. So, I don't know what is in here. So this is what I was expecting. Cool. We got maybe these are all from Kizer. Is this Kizer also? All right. So I got a lot of stuff to go through here. Let's start with this guy. We have the Kizer Milita. Kizer Milita. There we go. This is a really cool design. I like this a lot. Aesthetically, I think it is awesome. It is definitely my style. Got the opening hole, really smooth, blasted titanium. Micarta on this one, but there's a ton of different versions. There we go. Detent feels great. Got kind of like a shiny polished stone wash on the blade. You can see that it's made by Kizer. Styles Design, so that is the designer. This thing is cool. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. I'll just do 30 seconds on each one, and then we'll kind of come back. What the hell is this thing? Jesus. This is the Momo. And I was just saying how this is my style. This is not my style. What the hell? Although I'm sure it's cool. Let's try it. It is obviously a front flipper, if you couldn't tell. Wow. This is a beast. This is a giant knife. The front flipping action was really good, by the way. Really awesome. This almost looks like a chef's knife. Liner lock. I'm getting my fingers out of the way of this because I know what is going to happen. Yeah. Crazy. Okay, very cool. Very not my style, but at the same time, awesome. And we got one more in here. This little tiny, this looks like a Quivist variant. The Banish. So this is Kizer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. So Jacob, I guess. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess he. The acoustics are wild on this. What? I guess he licensed his design. This is definitely a variant, or I mean, that's what's a variant of the variant. That's what the model's called. I had two. Excuse me. I had two in I don't know, months ago at some point, but they were not button locks. So looks like he licensed the design, made it into a button lock, shrunk it down. This is also a tiny version of the variant. and then called it the Banish. All right, cool. It is very small, but nice little box cutter. The acoustics are really weird. Listen to this. I guess that is hitting the button lock. All right, and a little reach around. Can I do it with this one? Ah. Yes, I can. This is very fidgety, very cool. Yeah, nice. I do remember saying for the variant that it was one of the ugliest designs. I don't mean that in a bad, negative way. I just mean like, for me personally, like this swooped up handle and the kind of worn cliffy blade shape, sheep's foot, whatever you're gonna call it. So I'm gonna stick with that. It's kind of ugly, but it's also good. Like the design is cool. It is a good design. It can be a good design and still be, to me personally, be ugly. So it's not a negative thing. Action is cool. Button lock. A lot of button locks coming through lately. A lot of button locks. So let's go over the materials really quick. Again, I'll do an overview. Just make this a long video. Stick with it. We got micarta. I feel like Kizer is making everything into a button lock and slapping this micarta on it and calling it a day. I don't know how I feel about that. Action is awesome. Ergo's surprisingly good with this little like finger notch, this little square choil. A little bit of jimping. Definite box cutter. I'm not going to spine whack this, but I'm just going to do a little. Feels fine to me. No play. 154 cm. Yeah, I read that right. 154 cm on the blade. This looks kind of like paint. Don't quote me on that, but compared to a DLC or a PVD, which are more durable finishes, there's some DLCs where you just can't mark them up. It's super hard to scratch or change the finish on a DLC, whereas this I feel like could be scratched. It has that kind of Cerakote feel, a little bit sticky. Acoustics are very cool. You get some really interesting noises from button locks sometimes. Size-wise, this thing is tiny, but feels good. I mean, don't get me wrong, size is not everything. 2-inch on the blade, 5.5 total. So this is cool. All right, so we got the Kizer Banish. Go ahead and set that one aside. Let's talk. I think, out of all these, this is gonna be my favorite. Just initially, this is the most, it's like kind of my style. So I'll leave that one for, can I flick this thing? It would be cool if this had a fuller on it. I don't need to flick everything, but the front flipper is just wild. So I don't like the front flippers that stick way, way, way up, but I'll get used to it. Damn. So the action is actually really good on this. The ergos are really good. I just don't know why. I mean, unless you are preparing food with this, I'm just not sure. I don't know why I would need this crazy of a knife. And in this style, in this blade shape. I mean, what are you even calling this blade shape? Drop point? Not really. Spear point? But again, perfect for food prep. Is this titanium? It has kind of a soft feel to it. No, I'm not sure what this is. I don't know what the material is for this, but not titanium. Maybe a G10. You can see how it's kind of inlaid. This is an interesting knife. This is cool. I mean, definitely not my style. The pocket clip kind of gives me anxiety, but a little lanyard hole here. I usually can tell what the material is. I'm going to say G10. Final answer. Because it is soft. Like I can like put my nail kind of into it. It's weird. Action, of course, is crazy. Got to watch your fingers. Excellent front flipping action. You can choke way up on this. Surprisingly, very comfortable. What do you guys think of this? Of the Momo? It's pretty wild. Let's go ahead and get a measurement. 4 inches on the, no, over, a little over 4 inches on the blade, and 9.5 overall. Damn. Pretty serious. All right. And blade steel 154 cm. So both of these, definitely this guy is on the budget side. I got the micarta. This is just such a beefy knife. This is hard to guess the price for this guy. I'm hoping this is sub $50 because I remember the price of the variant was like 50, 60s, you know, somewhere around there. So this should not be more than that. And for the Momo, you guys can hear the construction outside, man. For the Momo, do I even want to? No, I don't want to do a reach around. For the Momo, this is a little bit tougher. It's 154 cm, but it's a lot of blade. It's a lot of handle. That's going to raise the price. I'm going sub 150. Sub 150 on this guy. Let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comments. And now, finally, the moment you guys have been waiting for, I think, at least I've been waiting for, is the Kizer Militop. This is just super cool. The inlay, I'm sure these screws may turn some people off. There are a lot of screws. It's definitely not a clean show side or clip side, but it doesn't bother me at all. Middle finger flick works really well. No play in any direction. S35VN blade steel. Action is incredibly smooth. Can I reach around? That's my latest obsession, doing the reach around, which I'm not, spoiler alert, I'm not that great at it. Yeah, it front flips really well. I can't quite do the reach around. Pocket clip, very straightforward. Milled titanium clip. Non-reversible. So that's interesting. I would think that this is a no-brainer to be reversible. I also wonder if this screw, I'm pretty sure this screw goes all the way through to the standoff. But that is interesting. There's so many screws. What's one more screw right there to make it reversible? I don't know. Front flipping action works really well. Blade shape, you got kind of a little drop point, clip point action. Micarta, there's a ton of different versions of this knife. The most popular one from what I've seen is like a polished DLC on the blade, and then purple fat carbon. I think it's fat carbon. Purple carbon fiber, DLC. Also, White Mountain Knives has a few exclusives. You can use code KS for a discount there. That's my code. I don't know what the sharpening is doing. The plunge is looking a little suspect. But other than that, it feels really damn good in hand. The ergos are so nice, so comfortable. I might pick one of these up. It's pretty cool. I think this is awesome. I can see why this design is so popular. It's comfortable, it's straightforward, it's good looking. Let's do a little measurement. So I got about 3 1/4 on the blade, 8 overall. Pretty nice. What do you guys think? Kizer Militop, do you already have one of these? Do you already have multiples of these? Let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys later.